Hey, so it's story time. Young ladies, you need to always be careful of your surroundings. You need to make sure you pay attention to where you're going and who's around you. Everyone is not your friend, okay? And everybody out there is not good for you. So I'm going to go way back to the 90s when I was at Delta State University. I was working as a computer lab assistant. So the way it was set up was I would work in between my classes, but I tend to close a lot of times. Well, this particular night of my closing, I did my normal routine of as soon as the police officer walked in the building, he tapped the door and let me know he was in the building, and I would speak. He would speak back, walk on down the hallway as he's shutting down things. So I'm preparing myself to leave out. I get all my stuff, and I always feel comfortable because as the officer is going to be in the building, and another one is either outside or right next door to the other building, shutting down. Walk out the door. I heard a noise. And on the side of the building were these bushes. And there's also because it was an upstairs and downstairs to the lab. Where the downstairs area is, with this other door that like a handicapped person come in or emergency, you can get exit. So I've never paid attention to that door, never paid attention to anyone being near the door, any of that. I would always come out because it was a sidewalk that led to the other buildings. And so I walk out, start walking across the quad, and I felt the presence of someone. Even though I heard that noise, I just was like, you blow things off. I turn around and there's this man, a man I've never seen before. He looks to be late 30s, early 40s. And when I turn around and he realized that I see him looking at me, and he's running towards me, he just stops. And I was like, who the heck are you? And why are you running up behind me? Now, mind you, it's nighttime, but I could see him because, of course, the quad is lit up. And he was like, oh, you're just so beautiful to me. I've been watching you, and I just wanted to come introduce myself to you, and I just want to get to know you. And he's just going on and on about him. And the fact that he had been watching me, and I never even knew that this guy had been creepily, eerily watching and learning my every move. He literally followed to figure out my schedule, and he had decided that was the night that he was going to approach me, but not in a very memorable way. So me being me, because there was this big huge tree that I was right near. That was in the middle of the quad. So when I almost bumped into the tree because of where I turned around, like, what the heck? And crazy me just started yelling, security! Police! Security! Help me! Like, that dude was so taken aback. He was like, what? Like, how now? Baby, those police officers came up the bill so fast. And they saw what I'm looking at. It's this dude, and they was like, don't move, stay right there. And he was like, who, you know who this is? I said, no, this man is following me, he's trying to get me. He said he's trying to get me. And they got him in custody, and they put him in one of the officers' cars, and the other officer said, get in my car. He said, from now on, every night that you have to close, I will make sure that I personally escort you back to your dorm. I don't know where this man came from, but we will find out and we will handle this situation for you. But I need for you to be careful. I say this to you all to say this. Sometimes we have a false sense of security. Sometimes we think things are going to be okay. And we think that everything around us is fine. Well, we don't know the devil is busy. And he has someone watching us. We never know when there's a creep in the midst, or the devil is going to send somebody to try to hurt or harm us. That man could have done any and everything to me. What if security, police, whatever you want to call them, weren't nearby, and he was actually able to grab me? But see, what he failed to realize, I don't get scared by men. Okay? Because growing up, my cousins taught me how to fight. They literally made sure my male cousins knew that I was one of the youngest ones. So they would do things to push me to learn to fight. And at that age, I was bench pressing 350. So, bruh, he looked like he was about maybe 175, maybe probably. And look about 5'8", 9". Dude, you don't scare me. Because I literally can bench press your little butt. I literally could stomp a mud hole in you. And believe you me, any man that ever came near me crazy can tell you, I have flipped them, I have stomped them, I have whooped them. That's why you can't whoop me, because I'm going to whoop you first. On my sickest day, I still can fight. But I understand that. I'm not scared of you. You have to learn to not be afraid to fight for yourself. You have to learn that these people, men, can be intimidating, ladies. Young ladies, don't let them intimidate you. Don't show a fear in you. Even if you are afraid, do not show them that you are afraid. Keep that bulldog in you and let them know, I got this. I'm going to make it through. Pay attention, young ladies. Y'all are on these college campuses. You're doing things with the new technology that is not good. You're out here talking to strangers and don't know they could probably track your phone. They could track your location. They could track exactly where you at. Okay? There's a lot of things people can do that you don't know they can do. Be careful, young ladies. Okay? Because your story may not end up like mine, where I was okay. Your story can end up with you on a t-shirt. Okay? We don't need to be singing and bringing flowers. Take care of yourselves. Okay?